let me think how to phrase this, because I'm sure there are some actual bad people in the world. But I don't think most people do things.
Why are you laughing over there?
I don't think most people do things thinking
viciously.
They're evil.
I absolutely love this film.
Get into that.
We're giving wrestler.
Hello. Hey, made it.
We're
going. We're going.
Today we're joined by Alexandra Beaton and Cale Ambrozic from Netflix's hit series Finding Her Edge. Alexandra, who first wowed audiences on The Next Step, has grown from dancer to dynamic on-screen talent, while Cale has built a versatile career across film and TV with dedication and heart.
Yeah, Finding Her Edge has taken the world by storm, hitting the top 10 in 81 countries. And season 2 has already been confirmed. We're diving into their journeys, behind the scenes stories, and what it's like to have a chance to find your own edge on screen and in life. Welcome, guys.
Welcome. Good job.
That was amazing.
Wow.
So, how did you find your edge?
I'm still looking.
The reception for this show has been huge, and the timing couldn't be better. After, we're in a very Canada strong phase right now. Were you surprised at all by how much people have just taken to this thing? Because people love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think yes and no. For me, whenever you're filming a show, you obviously like what you're doing and feel that it should be something. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But particularly the cast on this was so amazing and the crew on this was so amazing. I was really, really hopeful that people would like it and we would get to do it again.
Yeah. And season 2.
Yeah,
Okay, so how
exactly.
did you find out about season 2?
Oh, that would you tell it. It's good.
No, they said we had a press our publicity call, and we're like, oh, okay. And then I joined the call, and every single cast member pretty much is on that call. I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
No, this is weird. And I didn't clock it. I did not clock it at all. And then we got renewed for season 2. And I was like, holy crap, let's go. This is great. Yeah.
So what did they say about season 2? What's going to happen? Is it Brayden? Is it going to be Freddie? What is happening?
Brayden dies.
Does he?
Straight up.
How?
Yeah. First episode.
We're actually going
Brutal. He
horror.
gets shot in the head. It's just right off the bat.
Unless I
ice,
give
which
you
is
some
very strange.
indication of what it could potentially be.
Our writers are so amazing. And I think as much as everybody has disliked the ending, it does make people want to come back for more. So, we see what's going on social. We see what people are saying. So I'm going to leave it in their very capable hands, but I'm sure they have some ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that dislike.
Yes.
I mean, do you agree?
With the ending?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm Team Freddie. I think Freddie's such a nice guy. I love him.
I'm just like, what the fuck, right?
Look at this guy. Look at the acting chops
I'm
here.
so
The
on
acting.
Brayden's side, and you're like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. No,
Lord.
he's just such a sweet human being. How can you not root for him?
People were listen, when you're when you're putting on
I'm getting hot
a show
now.
together, you're getting into it. It's built for people to have opinions.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it's about. And so you really want that, whether they like it or not, you want them to be involved, right? You're holding something in, man. You're like...
No, I think
What about you?
me? I mean, I personally am Team Brayden, but you never know what's going to happen in season 2 or season 3 and season 4. And these characters are so young.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just looking at it as Alexandra and not Elise. You have to let them grow. You have to let them evolve. And who knows what will happen? We're going to combine with Voltage next season. Who knows who'll be there? I really love how everybody has had this reaction to the end of the show, and I think it sets us up really nicely to explore a lot of things in season 2.
It's like the summer I turned ugly. Pretty.
Yes, the summer I turned ugly.
Now that's a show.
That's a show.
That's a show.
Let's do that one.
That'd be fun. But the same concept. People love this. They love to see the storylines grow, the chemistry. But first season, I feel like everyone was so rooting for Brayden and the idea because you see the chemistry, right? So I think that's where everything kind of was but in the book,
Yeah, in the book,
In the
she
book,
chooses
That's what
Brayden.
happens. Yeah.
you guys-
So
true.
it's,
I know. That's
yeah,
why I was
know.
kind of shocked that everyone was so mad. I
Yeah.
was like, it's in the book.
I know.
Right.
It's in the source material.
It's literally right
But
there.
I wonder what that gap is between people who actually read the book and were like, yeah, this is how the book
this
goes.
makes sense.
And
Yeah.
people who just picked it up because they were like, look at these beautiful people and this beautiful skating and this beautiful story. And what?
Yeah.
How could they do it? Like,
I
right, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know. Yeah, exactly.
I do also think it's so interesting, the reaction, because so many adaptations, people get as angry as you not sticking to the source material.
Right. Well said.
Um,
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I really like how our team behind the show did it. I think it's really fun. I love a bit of rage bait. And so, yeah, like they maybe couldn't have won either way. So I'm happy they went with the way that got the most reaction.
Well,
Right.
well, you give them what they want in season 1, they have no reason to come back season 2.
Sure.
Right,
And
right,
again,
yeah.
and it really feeds into, like you were saying, what the evolution of these characters can be.
Yeah.
Because then you're just kind of like, well, what's going to happen?
What do you
If
know?
everybody is, listen, well, I want to know what's going to happen when you guys pick these
Yeah.
photos. We've
Oh no.
gone
Do
through
you wanna
a little
go-
bit of your
do you wanna go
social
this way?
media.
Nothing crazy.
You
Yeah.
go first. You go
Okay.
first.
Okay, this
You're,
one mine?
Yeah, you're a boy. That's a blue job.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice. That's nice. That's a
talking
good
of
one.
Freddie. And
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so this photo, you want an explanation?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
what's
happening in here?
Ollie Mogging.
I know.
Like-
Guy absolutely mogged me. Look
Yeah.
at that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so this one we were in this was qualifiers arena.
Okay.
I can't remember where that one
Dude,
was.
I can't remember.
Oh god, I can't remember. But anyway, we were just like, our green room was in one of the dressing rooms that smelled terrible.
Yeah.
And so we're like sitting there and there was like a changing room and everyone's like, oh, we should get like pictures in here. I'm like, why are we
Yeah.
getting pictures in here? This is ridiculous. But me and Ollie live about 10 minutes away from each other in Vancouver.
Oh, no
Okay.
way.
And we became best friends and
Yeah.
we spent literally every minute off set together and on set, which was great. And so that picture was just our bromance.
That's
The
awesome.
bromance. And
You can tell because you're really leaning in.
Yeah.
That's the
like-
real.
Yeah,
like,
he's not leaning in as heavily to you.
Yeah, no, I'm leaning in there.
Yeah, you're giving
Right.
the.
I'm like,
you're,
hey,
yeah,
hey,
you're doing
look
the
at
I
me.
love you, man.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah, no, that's a straight up bromance pick right there.
For sure.
And
Yeah.
can we talk about the skating? Like, did you guys know how to skate before all of this, or just?
No, I
No.
lied in my audition.
You
did?
Oh yeah, I was like, of course. I think I actually said, I'm no Tessa Virtue, but I can,
Yo,
move on the ice. I think
wow,
I
I like
actually
that.
said that. And like I'm
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That's
I'm a
unreal.
baby. I'm like a little
Oh,
Bambi
no.
on ice.
Yeah.
But obviously our amazing, not only doubles, but our stunt performers as well helped us look a little bit more prepared
Right,
than
yeah.
Alexandra is. But Elise is a phenomenal skater.
She's
She's amazing.
incredible.
She's incredible.
We'll see her in
Wow.
season 2 again,
Yeah.
right? Maybe
Yeah.
skating
See
again.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know. After that fall, I'm
Yeah,
kind of judging
right.
that.
Okay, relax. You did a few things I could judge too.
Yeah, no, I played hockey growing up, so
Yeah.
that was kind of my first passion was hockey. So I had a lot of confidence going in until I put on the figure skates, and I absolutely ate it.
Joe
So-
Vic.
Do they feel a lot different?
Oh, totally different.
It's like a completely different
Your
thing.
weight transfer, instead of like hockey skates, it's on your toes.
Yeah.
Figure skates, it's like kind of on your heels or midfoot because of the toe pick. If you lean too far forward,
You
you
get
hit the toe pick and you fall.
Mhm.
And so that's what I did right off the bat, because you're low and you're forward in hockey because you want to obviously go as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And I in front of an Olympian, like ex-Olympian, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, lean back, lean back," and I'm like, "This is humiliating. Get me
Yeah.
home."
I
gotta
love
go
the
home.
idea of like when you're auditioning for things or like on your resume, you used to
Yeah.
put like special skills, right?
I
Yeah.
know Spanish.
Yeah, I don't know Spanish. Horseback riding? Sure.
I have horseback riding,
Yeah, horseback riding,
wakeboarding.
What is the most ridiculous, like,
Yeah.
I can't actually do it, but I'm going to say I can do it thing that you have on your
Mm.
acting resume?
Oh, geez, I got
Probably like any kind of accent.
Right.
Like
Okay.
it just says accents.
Sure.
Who knows which ones? Like the thing is, I can't remember who said this. Maybe it was Maya Goth. She was like, early in your career, you get these auditions, and it's like it would be amazing if you could, dance. And all of a sudden, yeah, I've been dancing for 10 years. It's a huge interest of mine.
Yeah.
But it's about
Yeah.
anything. You know what I mean?
I think I got curling.
Curling.
Yeah, I've never curled before in my life.
That's
I
But
could
you
see
watch it, you're like, I think
you
I
would
could
be
do
good
that.
at it.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
could do
yeah.
it. Yeah,
You do
nice
well.
and low and like the face.
Oh no,
thing.
I definitely saw you as like the broom.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's true. I could broom it.
I could play
That's
a
hard.
curler on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
I
for
could
sure.
do that. I feel like
But
it's not
you've
too
been
bad.
dancing for so long as well.
Yeah.
So was that an additional to everything that you were doing?
Well, dancing's definitely on there. Like,
Yeah.
definitely, that's one of my special skills. But yeah, I mean, I think figure skating, dancing, obviously, one is done on the ice, but you hold your body in a similar way, and the musicality of it and just like the appreciation of the artistry, I think those really mesh. And you see Elise dancing kind of as her opening shot in the like season
Those
episode
spins
1.
were elite, though.
Thanks, Kay.
They are.
Thank you,
Those
Kay.
were elite.
Right?
Yeah.
So
They're
that
good.
was like kind of an homage to dance.
Does this make you want to skate more? Go ice skating and dance skating? No?
No.
Not
you?
Well, if I get full gear on, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
You
when
need the padding.
Yeah, when
and
you
the
eat
helmet.
it hurts, man.
Does
Because
it?
I was like, oh, it doesn't hurt that bad because I was in hockey gear.
Right.
You fall on like padding.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, like if I fall, it won't be that bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
yeah,
that you guys are, you've been on this show for a whole season.
Mhm.
Anytime you go to a public rink,
Yeah.
people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, give them
can-
space."
I think
Give
you're
them
like
fucking
thinking
go.
I'm going to a public rink looking like this or like anything like my character looked like. There's like no
Yeah.
makeup. I probably came from like a hot Pilates class. Like I don't look anything like her.
Oh my god! And there's a cameo by Piper and Paul.
Oh,
yeah.
Congratulations,
They just
them
won
winning the
bronze.
bronze.
That's amazing.
Yay,
Congratulations
Piper
to
and
them.
Paul.
That was
How did they end up being part of the project? That you just called them and they said, "Yeah,
Yeah, we called them up.
Yeah,
We
and
said,
they're just like,
"Hey,
yeah, what's up?"
Pete."
yeah, no, Jeff is the maestro, man.
Yeah,
He gets everybody. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
There's them, and then there's also Alexis Moriarty, who's on TikTok, who
Yeah.
in the opening one, he's the one who's kind of back like that, and you can see him looking
Yeah, and
dead
he's got,
in the
like, his-
camera.
Yeah, and he's got like his
Yeah.
hands.
He's
on the ice.
amazing.
Yeah, he's got,
Everyone
like-
was watching him as well. He didn't win bronze at the Olympics, but
Yeah.
he's very, very
He's
good.
got like
Yeah.
1.5
I
million.
mean,
followers.
you must have more of appreciation to what they go through, even
Oh
though,
my God.
it's
Mhm.
pretty
Yeah.
insane
Yeah, I've been only watching that on the Olympics, besides the men's hockey that's playing right now.
right now.
Go
Oh
Canada.
gosh, can
Go
someone put the
Canada.
game on for
Yeah,
him
someone
right
get
now?
the game. Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I watched all of it, and like their skate, their rhythm dance was insane.
Amazing.
Yeah,
It was
beautiful.
insane.
So do you think they go through that kind of relationship to build that chemistry? Do you think most of them are partnered up, or what have you learned about it?
It's funny. I saw a TikTok. This is not my personal opinion, but I just saw this on TikTok. But it was like, if you want to know if a ice dancer or figure skating couple is involved, if they have chemistry, they're not dating, and one of them is maybe part of the LGBT community.
If they have
If they
chemistry.
don't, married. And they kind of ran through it. And it was actually so funny. And she said, which I really understood, she's like, if you're doing it with your partner, like your actual in life partner, you're not thinking about being romantic because you assume it's just going to come a bit easier to
Naturally,
you.
yeah.
And if you're
Interesting.
not together, that's something that you're thinking of.
Thinking
You're
about.
playing more of a character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really, really
Yeah.
interesting.
Right. So you are with someone who you don't share a life with. You are performing.
It's more of a
this.
performance.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that reads on
When
ice.
you're
That's
spending that kind of
interesting.
time together, I mean,
Oh.
If you're married, I couldn't imagine.
But I think-
but
I
I'm
think
saying
that's one of the
single,
things that makes
and
it-
you're
Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
if you're pretending to be in love for like every single day
Right.
for like 15 years, it's probably gonna happen. Let's
Yeah,
be real.
but it is like actors too. It's like when you see people on screen,
yeah.
you create this whole thing about like,
Yeah.
are they or aren't they? And I
Mhm.
wish that they were, and that all
Well,
that
I
stuff.
mean,
But I'm
like-
thinking skating, even with dancing, I'm assuming you spend a lot of time with your partner.
Well, I mean, with
right?
with my partner, we ended up getting married.
Getting married.
So
Getting
there you
married.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it
Perfect
happened,
example.
right? Yeah.
You did
Yeah.
a flip with her, and you're like, "Bam, let's
Bam.
get
I
married."
was
Let's
like,
get married.
how do you think I got But no, Ali, what I think would be interesting is, you've been through this with making a show about dance.
Mhm.
Then the community that the show is about becomes super hyper interested in that. And then you might have a little bit of back and forth about people that appreciate something, people that might be critical about other things. What has the figure skating community, what have you heard from people that are figure skating and that watch the show? What their sort of
Like, what's
take
legit.
on,
yeah.
I think one of the things that they like, and I totally understand this, especially when you're thinking about a sport that is also artistic and it tends to have a little less appreciation, unfortunately, or people don't take it as seriously, is anything that brings awareness to that sport is important to that community. And I know for us on the show, it's something we did take really seriously, and we wanted to make sure that we were showing the everything that goes on behind the scenes and how hard that is really seriously.
Mm.
Obviously, our show is a dramatic take on that as well. So there are parts that, I'm hoping people's siblings aren't making out with the loves of their lives who
Right.
are their skating partners. Like that's not something we want to endorse. But I think much with dance in the next step and much with ice dance and figure skating, we just wanted to make sure we were highlighting, how hard these athletes do work and how important it is to support, in my opinion, obviously we're Canadian, so Canadian athletes, but all athletes, like they are going out there and putting their bodies on the line. And I think that's amazing.
So you play hockey, you've danced.
Sure.
Is the pressure real?
Yeah. I mean, I can't speak for hockey. I assume that's insane in Canada.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
But
Like, how do you get over that? I guess not fear, but that pressure to
That
perform
must
and
be
do
part
your
of the
best.
fuel
and like,
for you, though.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's kind of why you're there.
yeah, it's you do everything off ice so you can be prepared for those pressure moments. I mean, we see it with the guys in the Olympics right now that are out there. I'm watching the game and they're so prepared mentally. Like it's not just a physical sport, it's a mental sport. If you're not there mentally, like you're gonna lose. I'm sorry, that's just how it is.
So how do you get yourself?
How do I get
mentally
there?
yeah.
Music. I love music.
You're a big music guy.
Yeah, I'm a big music guy. It's the only way I can get there for me, or else I'm like in my dome and I can't even think.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What do you
it's
listen to?
Metallica.
Oh, that's what gets you, hey? Yeah.
Yeah, Metallica.
Do you have like one song that you go back to every time? That you're like,
No,
this is
not
the
really. I
one?
just kind of hammer all Metallica. I love them. They're the
Yeah.
best. Like I love their live performances. I go on YouTube.
They are
So
really good
hype.
live.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it gets you going. I could run through a brick wall on that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the show
It's
did
nice
a
and
really
quiet here
good
today.
job of showing the pressure of being an athlete, which
Yeah.
really I think resonates with anybody from hockey to dancing to curling, whatever it
whatever
is.
you're
Yeah.
performing
You're
in, right?
an amazing curler.
Yeah, amazing curler.
It could be,
It's on your resume.
It
Yeah, it
really
is.
does show it, but also the mental game and how to deal with
Yeah.
it. Okay, let's do another one.
Love it.
Oh,
Oh wow, that's a nice.
Look at
photo.
I
this
love
shot.
it.
It's the
Yeah.
whole
So
game.
this is, I don't know if you can see him. Cale's back there. That's myself, Madeline Keys, and Alice, who plays our little sister on the show. And Ollie actually took this this is our second day in Paris?
No, that
Oh,
was
in
day.
Paris.
No, that was second day.
It's
That
our
was
second day in
yeah.
Paris when we were walking. We all like to shop. So we were walking to
Yeah,
the
that's
shopping
brutal.
district in Paris. And Ollie snapped these. He's actually an amazing film photographer. He took
It's
every
fantastic.
kind of film photo you see of us, he probably took, which means he's in like not a lot of
No, he got
which,
so mad.
which is so funny.
He got so mad. He made me buy a film camera for next season
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can take pictures of
Of
just
him.
him.
'Cause
Of just
Cute.
him. No, it's
That's
ridiculous.
amazing.
But yeah, that's just us walking on the streets of Paris.
Can you describe what it's like to be with a cast of people who you really like, working on an exciting new project that you're
Mhm.
obviously like, you're not really telling a lot of people about, and going to one of the most beautiful cities in the world, like all of those things together? What was that feeling like being there?
Yeah, well, it's it's what you pray for as an actor. You know, it's what you want to do. You want to work all over the world, and for us, it was kind of like still up in the air whether we were going to do it or not. And it
Not
was,
the show, just go to Paris.
Yeah, just go to Paris. Sorry, but like it was like
Not
it's
Paris,
just gonna be-
Ontario.
Yeah, Paris. Yeah, exactly.
Could be.
London, Ontario. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. But it was like it was going to be two people, and then it was just going to be Maddie, and then it was just like it was all up in the air. And so when they said all of you guys are going, it was a very exciting moment and one that we're going to cherish for a long time. Hopefully, we can go back season 2.
Or maybe we'll go somewhere new. I want to go to like Hong Kong.
Oh,
Look at
yeah, or
Um,
Japan.
But it's funny. I do the 5-minute gratitude journal every day, and I just finished mine. So I like to kind of like go back and look at it. And I found the day we were going to Paris, and like in my little note section, I wrote like, I can't believe this is happening to me.
Amazing.
It
What
was
does the
just really
gratitude journal
sweet.
do for you?
I am a big routine person. There's nothing I won't like. I love a routine. If Cale's is music, like mine is just like sticking to a routine. And I wake up every morning and I fill out like a mantra and what I'm grateful for and things I'm looking forward to. And I end the day just like recapping the day and what I really have loved about it. And if there's anything I've learned, I'll like put the notes there too. But it's just a nice way to, take 10 minutes at the start of the day to not be on your phone and just think about,
and be thankful
And be thankful.
understand what
Yeah.
you've gone through. Do you manifest anything
I'm
in that
not-
book that happened?
I
or
have
is
a
going to
mantra,
happen?
but I'm not a big, like I don't, when I meditate, I more have a word. I did like a program where a really amazing practitioner gave me a word to think on. So that's what I do for 10 minutes a day when I'm wearing my red light therapy mask.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. But yeah, it's a nice way to start the day, and it helps me stick to a routine.
Now, Elise needs that because she wasn't the nicest person. And that
You think?
photo of the three sisters and the sibling dynamic, and you have a sister as well.
I do.
And did you bring any of that experience into Elise?
You know,
And like what?
It's funny.
First of all, what did you think of Elise?
I loved her.
Okay.
I think you have to love the character you're playing. I understand not a lot of other people love her. But for me, as an actor, she was a really exciting character to play. She's going through so much. I like made the joke for a lot of the season. I'm just like kissing people or crying. Like those are
Lots
my
of kissing going on for her.
Yeah. Or crying. Like those are my kind of two main things. But she was a really exciting character to play. I did a lot of research on like the mental side for athletes, which we were just talking about. Michael Phelps has a really great documentary about what happens to Olympic athletes after they win gold or after they go to the Olympics. So I that was really interesting to me. And like, no shade to Adriana, but like my sister would never let me treat her like that.
I know.
She's like an amazing lawyer at like one of the top firms in the city. She would be like, objection, you're about to go down.
Amazing.
When you bring her to life, did you agree with all of her storyline? Okay.
I obviously didn't agree with all of her storyline, but you rationalize them in a sense. And especially when nobody, let me think how to phrase this, because I'm sure there are some actual bad people in the world. But I don't think most people do things.
Why are you laughing over there?
I don't think most people do things thinking
viciously.
They're evil.
Yeah, I can't remember the first time I heard it, but I remember in another actor interview a long time ago, them saying that when you're playing someone who is like, who you have kind of distaste for what things that they do, you put yourself in their shoes, and nobody thinks that they are the bad guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like nobody thinks they are the bad guy doing the bad thing necessarily.
No, but Elise knew, man. She
knew. She was
Okay, calm down. You also made out with her.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, that was before I knew Adriana.
You literally had met her that night.
No.
Before you really knew.
Yeah, before I really
knew.
I knew
her.
the surface.
No, she was a really fun character to play.
So you think Adriana should forgive Elise for everything that happened
because
she was dealing with her mom's loss, and do you feel that she should let that all be? Because we're getting mixed emotions from Adriana through the last few episodes, but do you think she should have?
I think Elise did a lot of things, and if I was Adriana, I would feel how I feel about them, and I think Elise will have to deal with it as it comes up. Like she did wrong, and she will have to figure that out. They do end on a really good note, which I love, and I love when I'm watching television. Like I love close sibling relationships, especially close sister relationships. I feel like I'm saying this ad nauseum, but like our writers are really great, so I'm excited to see where they take it.
Yeah,
and
I have two sisters too, so I was like, there's always one that's and there's always that other one, and there's the lazy
other one for you?
And you're just like,
I'm
the middle child. I get picked on both sides. I just sit there with my chips and let it go. Okay, we'll do another photo.
Oh, that's a great photo.
Which one's
I
that?
love this photo. I love this scene. We filmed this scene pretty early on. This was at the rink in Barrie.
Yes.
Our home rink, Russo rink, we call it. I also love this outfit. Our wardrobe designer Zenna's designed this, like she sketched it and everything.
All the costuming, by the way, is incredible.
She did an amazing job.
Love your baby blue shirt.
I know. I also love that purple shirt on Ollie.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
you liked that purple shirt.
Yeah, I did. I said no baby blue.
You told him
you look so good in baby blue.
I don't know. I was just like, I don't like baby blue. I don't want it. And then all of my costumes are blue.
It works.
Yeah, but this was such a great scene. I love the way they set it up, like in the mirror. I thought that was really great. I loved the beginning of it. Maddie is such a phenomenal person to act across from. And so doing this scene, it was really important to both of us because I think it really highlights a different side of the dynamic. And I yeah, it was such a nice day on set.
How do you guys find that dynamic? You know, it's different on different projects where actors will say, we hung out together for like a month and then that's how we got really close to be like siblings or best friends or whatever. But oftentimes you don't have that time. And sometimes you don't really have even a lot of rehearsal other than a couple of reads and then maybe getting in there on the day. So how do you find what you need to portray this long-standing relationship that has its ups and downs like a sibling relationship has?
I mean, I do think we were really lucky as a team. Everyone really clicked. There wasn't a lot of ego really in any room I ever walked into. So that's a nice place. Yeah. What's your line?
What? The one when I walk in?
No. When she was like, about your ego. I'm going to take.
Oh, no. I said ego's fine when you have talent to back it up.
There you go.
Did you say it like that? You lean in and you go, ego.
Yeah. I leaned into that one. Yeah.
But thankfully he didn't bring that energy to set.
She's lying.
No, so it was just, I don't know. I don't want to say easy, but it was definitely comfortable from the beginning.
Yeah.
And everyone was on the same page of wanting the show to succeed.
Yeah, and everyone was so like new. Besides Alex, like everyone was kind of like our first like leads and stuff. So you know, we were all just like willing to learn off of each other and bounce off each other and get to know each other, and that made it a lot easier to perform because everyone had a common goal and no one had an ego, and you know, when everyone's excited to show up on set every day, it makes your job that much more fun. And at the end of it, you know, you get a great product.
Yeah. And she looks like Jennifer Lawrence. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
cannot.
ridiculous.
We were just talking about this. Did you
every shot
see that before? Like before people started mentioning it?
Yeah, I looked at her and I was like,
because I always saw Emily Browning.
no, I don't see Emily.
You
Browning.
don't see that?
I can see a little bit.
Are you
but
kidding?
she's completely Jennifer Lawrence.
Now that people have said it, I 100% see it, and I'm like, how did I miss that? But like she really
and Hunger
does
Games in that shot,
100%.
Yeah, that's
100%.
Katniss Everdeen right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
That's the girl on fire.
How much time did you guys get
So
to
great.
spend watching your skating doubles actually perform the
All of it.
pieces? So you get to
All
be
of it.
like,
Yeah.
it's like a free
Yep.
performance every time.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. It was
So
Yeah, it was
amazing.
amazing. And you know, like I asked them when they were doing our final worlds routine, I was like, how hard is this?
Right.
Like out of 10.
Right.
He's like, oh dude, this is a 6. And I was like, that's a 6? Like
Wow.
you just like flung her on the ice.
They're
And, like that's a 6.
amazing.
He's like, oh yeah, man. Like the stuff we do is way harder than that.
Because you have to remember, whatever we're showing on film, like they have to do it 30 times.
Right.
So, you know, obviously respecting that we don't want them to get injured. Like
No,
these
of course.
are athletes that are currently competing,
Mhm.
and they have to be able to do it so much. And think like, God, they're all so fit and strong and like just amazing. But our team really wanted to make sure that, you know, we weren't asking too much, because a lot of the time, especially if you're first time filming or first time like being in on set, like it can feel hard to say no.
Yeah.
So we just really wanted to respect that.
You know, I love the way the show has just picked up in such an incredible way around the world. And it comes off of heated rivalry, right? Like there's this Canadian, we were just talking about this skating angle, and there's something so special about it that makes you feel Canadian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so have you guys watched Heated Rivalry? And,
Obviously.
yeah.
Please. Have I watched Heated Rivalry?
Girl, you want to watch it again?
I could watch. Should we put it on right now? Sorry to the Canadian hockey
A
team.
little bit of hockey, a
She's
little bit
blushing
of
immediately,
They're both
just a little
hockey.
bit more flustered.
But
since
it
we
must
bring
be
up.
special
It's really
for you
hot
to
in
be
here.
part of all of that, right? It's a moment.
I mean, I think first of all, like, thank you to them.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm just grateful that ice sports are getting the recognition it
Right.
deserves, you know, and
Yeah, hockey is consistently being underappreciated in
and
Canada.
I just mean like in the States, like it's the biggest show in the world, you know what I mean? And so I'm just grateful that, you know, we're kind of riding their coattails a little bit, and everyone was looking for a nice new ice drama, and we were right there to scoop it up.
It all dovetails so perfectly. Right?
Yeah.
It's you couldn't have planned it better,
Mhm.
I think. And just the way that it's bringing attention to both sports, but also for us here in Canada, our Canadian productions, which are, you know,
100%.
we outside of people in the industry that really want to support it, you want to make sure the world can see what Canada can do. And you guys are like right on, like, for lack of a better term, like the cutting edge of that, right?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. And I mentioned this in another interview. So much stuff is filmed here. I mean, Cale did We Were Liars.
That was in Halifax.
That was filmed in Halifax, which is Canada.
Yeah. Oh, you're
I
saying
did
Canada. Okay.
overcompensating. That was filmed here.
Yeah.
And it shows that I think, especially if you're in America, you wouldn't think we're filmed in Canada.
Yeah.
And so I just encourage everyone, if you're watching a show and you're like, wow, this is amazing, see if it was filmed in Canada.
Probably
It probably was.
Probably was.
Yeah.
With our amazing crews and our amazing teams. Just major shout out to them.
Yeah.
Heated rivalry, finding her edge,
Yeah.
Sidney Crosby today. It's just a
Wow.
I like the Canadian. it's like Tim Hortons and
Everything just
a
comes
nice
not your
cup. It just I feel warm.
Yeah. Where's my double?
Where's my double?
Yeah.
All right, one more photo.
Let's see.
What's that one?
This.
The next step.
Right.
This is.
Where am I? I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Wow. This is season 1 of The Next Step. This is
Season 1.
a can line we did
Oh.
not because we were filming anything, just because it was a bunch of dancers together.
Is that just what you guys do?
yeah.
Kinda.
Just get up in a line?
No,
and
if you
start
were
kicking
on
your
the
legs
set of
up?
The Next Step and like some kind of music came on, like all of a sudden everyone's like, dun, 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 dun. And so you had to get involved. But these are some of my best friends. These are some of my best friends who are currently actually just starting their tour, a world tour. I think the first show is today in England,
Oh,
and they
wow.
will be in Toronto and in Vancouver. So if you don't have tickets, you should get tickets. And I'm going, so I'm excited.
So the support for it never really ends. Hey, like
Never.
it's this.
Those like major shout out to the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the amount of people that I've had reach out, like cousins and stuff, and go, the next step. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm like, yeah, finding her edge though. How about that? Yeah.
But has your world changed now that the show's out there and has become such a success? Do you find more people are connecting with you on social media? Maybe people are hitting on you guys. Do you find like all of that? Has it changed anything for you?
You know, I'm just grateful that people love it. And yeah, you know, your social media gains some traction. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm grateful to all followers that are, you know, love the art and want to follow, and more to come. You know, and it has my life changed that much? No, I'm still acting. I'm still me. I'm still going grocery shopping and walking around, and it's great. And yeah, I'm just really, really grateful that we get a season 2. And
Yeah, I'm
people are
so
gonna-
grateful we got to see.
And when do you
season
start
2.
shooting season 2?
Oh God,
We don't know quite yet.
Okay.
We are a winter show.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
you know, it's winter right now. So,
Yeah,
we'll
so-
see how
Tomorrow.
it goes. Yeah, we'll be on
Yeah.
that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow there's a big
I
storm
wish.
coming through.
That would
But
be amazing.
well, congratulations. This is a massive show for Netflix, and the idea that it's Canadian, like this is just a celebratory moment to see you guys. And
Yeah.
and truly, I binge watched it yesterday until 2:00 last night. And
It's
it was
one of those
just-
things like you cannot put it down,
You
right?
can't
It's like
put
the
it
book you
down.
can't put
Yeah.
down.
And then I was just pissed
Yeah.
at the end, but that's okay. But that's okay. But that's the emotion of it. So congratulations
Thank
to
you
you.
Thank you
so
so much.
much.
Really appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much for your time.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, thank
Brayden,
you.
this
Thank
is
you,
great.
guys.
Ready? Come on.
So fun. I'm looking forward to where you guys will go. Like, I want to see
I know.
where you'll compete, what people from other parts of the world you'll be competing with.
Yeah.
Brayden's gonna be a menace to society. Let's say that for free.
The
So-
bad boy.
The
So-
bad
so
boy.
Elise.
The figure skater.
Yeah, like he's gonna be a menace, and I can't wait.
The bad boy figure skating.
The bad boy.
That's
figure
what they
skating.
call him.
That's what they call
Yeah,
him.
I'm the bad boy figure skating.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've heard that. I don't
There
think
actually
so.
is.
There is.
Like
No.
legitimately there
If you-
is.
if
If
you
you haven't
follow-
heard about the French figure skating or French ice dancing duo who they're calling like the evil pair of ice dance,
Well, they just
like
won gold.
they did. But have you heard about them? It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
No, I watched Glitter and Gold on Netflix.
It's wild.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's wild. But
I'm,
also
like,
every
obsessed with
era.
it.
My mom was like, anytime there was Olympics, my mom and dad loved watching figure skating. It's a performance art,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So we would watch
gorgeous.
it together.
It's so gorgeous to watch.
And yeah, every era, someone is like the bad boy of figure skating.
Yeah.
They are characters on the ice, man.
I think people are gonna want to be some Brayden Elliott's.
You know, people are comparing you to like the American skater Ilya, who they call the quad god.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're both blonde. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I thought that was
I've heard
so
it.
funny.
I'm like, oh, he's 5'8" though.
Yeah.
6'1". Yeah.
But he can do
So
like
the backful is tougher for you.
Yeah,
That's what you're
exactly.
saying.
yeah. Are you gonna
Yeah,
bust that out?
you
in
got
season
Yeah.
a
two?
different. Yeah.
It's totally different. You know, different center of gravity.
So different.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
You guys rock. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot.
Thank you.